Yes, it's one of the largest betrayals of public trust in Santa Cruz County history and is now nearing a conclusion.
The former Santa Cruz County Treasurer charged with 3 felonies after allegedly stealing nearly $40 million taxpayer dollars has admitted to it all, accepting a plea from prosecutors this morning.
News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter Corus Nylander has been covering this case from the very beginning and was in that courtroom earlier today, and he joins us live just outside of the federal courthouse here in Tucson with more. Chorus.
Angelique, it took around 8 months for this criminal investigation to lead to charges. It only took a couple of days for Elizabeth Gutfahr to accept a plea agreement. Line by line, she and the federal judge went through all the accusations against her brought by prosecutors. She admitted everything. Ms. Gutfahr, anything you'd like to say about your guilty plea? Anything you'd like to say to the residents of Santa Cruz County? Disgraced former Santa Cruz County Treasurer Elizabeth Gutfahr had nothing to say Thursday morning after pleading guilty to embezzlement, money laundering, and tax evasion in federal court. Gutfahr admitted to stealing over $38 million from taxpayers while serving as treasurer over the course of a decade, buying luxurious real estate, cars, and various items for personal gain, with 187 illegitimate wire transfers, using her own companies to launder the money. She admitted to using a subordinate's token to get around the 2-step authentication requirements within the county and presented falsified financial reports. Gutfahr's attorney, Joshua Hamilton, sent us a statement saying, quote, Liz Gutfahr wants to take responsibility for the harm she has caused to Santa Cruz County. She knows that by pleading guilty and accepting the punishment she will face as a result, she is taking a step in the right direction to be accountable for her actions. Today was just a step, albeit a major one, along the road to redemption, and she will work to remain on that path for the rest of her life. Her actions sent a rift of mistrust across Santa Cruz County government.
The supervisors should have known their responsibilities, should have watched that money and did audits on the treasurer's office. They did nothing.
The 2024 general election saw longtime county leaders like Supervisor Chairman Manny Ruiz voted out. He was in court, grateful to finally hear an admission of guilt.
Well, I'm feeling great. I mean, it kind of exonerates the board. I know that we do everything that we can to protect the integrity of the funds of our community. And she, as the bank of the county, really let the citizens down.
And Gutfahr remains out of custody, now awaiting her sentencing date, which has been scheduled for February 6th. As part of this plea agreement, she received no special agreements in terms of saving her any jail time. She could still face the maximum sentence, which with all the charges collectively, she could face over 35 years in prison, as well as some hefty fines and restitution. I imagine her guilty plea will be taken into consideration. All of that is going to be up to the sentencing judge come February 6th. We're live outside the federal courthouse in downtown Tucson. Corus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.